everyone, wherever you are joining me anywhere around the world. Just in case you are just joining me or you are seeing me for the first time, basically, probably you subscribe to this channel, and you have been hearing my voice maybe through my videos or any other stuff. Yeah, basically, I do a lot of videos. Yeah, so you have been hearing my voice through my video. Maybe you have not seen my face, or you are seeing my face for the first time. Hi, my name is Sheyi Omotunde, and this is my real face. Yes, just in case you have been wondering, on this channel, there are a couple of things that I do basically. So I will quickly reintroduce myself again. Yes, as a way of introduction, I'm going to introduce myself again as we're preparing for 2024. So my name once again is Sheyi Omotunde. I'm a certified digital marketing trainer, yes, and a digital entrepreneur. Yes, a digital entrepreneur. I hope you can hear me clearly. Anyway, you are joining me around the world right now. So what I do basically on this channel is to give out teachings, especially when it comes to bringing out marketing strategy for any kinds of business, with a lot of more focus on network marketing in the last 3 years. Yes, a lot of more focus. Yes, I do have so many things, but my marketing has been more focused on network marketing in the last 3 years. Yes, in the last 3 years. In between the mix, we still do some other stuff that has to do with different kind of businesses and how you can leverage on digital technology to improve your presence online. And going forward again, going to the 2024, we are still going to do more of we're going to do more of this marketing for network marketing industry, because network marketing industry is very very big, and it's a kind of it's going to sound like cliche if I said is a gold mine. Yes, a lot of people knows that it's a gold mine. I guess the only problem is people don't know how to go to the city. Yes, people don't know how to go. So I see you in Oluwa. Thank you for giving me that feedback that you can hear me. A lot of people don't know how to go to the city, and most time when we talk about network marketing and people that have started with network marketing and that even fell out. Yes, some people fell out not just because they don't like the business, just not just because they don't like the opportunity, but because they don't know how to go to the city. What do I mean by city? Marketplace. And their leader try as much as possible for them within their help, within their skills, within their knowledge of the industry, but still couldn't help them. Why did I say that? A lot of people say my leader will not do this, is my leader will not tell me that. One thing that I've realized in network marketing is it's not your leader's business, it's your business. It's your business. And why talking about the major three things I'm going to talk about this evening, which is how to become a successful network marketer. And when I say successful network marketer, I'm not just saying this because maybe I'm a number one in my industry. No, I might not even be number 1 million. But what I try as possible to do is, and for some of you that have been listening to my teachings, is to make sure that even if you are on the last, like you are the last person on the ladder, you still get goodies. You still have things that you enjoy from network marketing business. Because what happens most time is people complain that, oh, it's only the people at the top that are actually getting much. You don't need to be started thinking of until you get to the top before you can make money in this business, basically. Yes, you can even be at the lower level and you are making much more than those people that you look at, they're at the top. So and that would link me to what we call mindset. So successful in network marketing is actually mindset. So and when I say successful this time around, I'm not saying, so let's say I'm taking your life as an example now, and what I've tried as much as possible, I started sometime around October, is I'm not just going to be talking about network marketing and restrict you to new life anymore. I'm going to be talking about network marketing, because the same thing that I apply in your life can be is applicable in any other business, any other network marketing business, even business outside network marketing, just for you to know how to use those things. So I think that's just the basic and major things that everyone need to know. So going forward, I might not is maybe maybe only if I want to talk about some certain examples, or I'm just talking to people that are just everyone are in the same network marketing, talking about Neolab as a specific uh, company right now. So I think what I've learned and whatever I'm going to say is what I've learned practically in network marketing is mindset. And most times, even you might not be hearing this for the first time. When they say mindset, a lot of people don't, will I say, they understood, but they don't know what it takes. Yes, let me put it like that. I'm going to explain. Yes, allow me to explain that. So when they say mindset, mindset is not just saying you believe. No, you can believe and nothing will happen. Yes, everything require actions. You can believe and nothing will happen. One of a very typical example of how I changed my mindset for business and as a new life distributor is my business, my new life business is my business. It's not my downline business and it's not my upline business. Yes. As simple as it is, it's hard for so many people. What I just said right now. As simple as it is, it's very hard for so many people. And as we proceed this evening, I see you guys. And as we proceed this evening, I'm going to um, I'm going to give you so many examples, and maybe you can learn from my experience. Yes, you can learn from my experience. Basically, possibly you'll be able to learn from those experiences. So, I said the first thing is mindset. And very typical example of that when it has to do with me is I decided that my business, my new life business, my network marketing business, it's not my upline business, it's not my downline business, it's my business. I decided that if I make it, I make it for myself. If I fail, I make stuff for myself. So if I make it, it's not because my upline. If I didn't make it, it's not because my downline is not working. It's hard for a lot of people to get to that stage. But guess what? Once you get to that mindset, that is, for example, first example, I'm going to give you another instance. Another instance is, so when you talk about you are not, it's not about your upline or it's not about your downline, it's about you. I mean, you yourself, it's on you. That will be applicable to when it comes to building the network itself. And network is not one leg. Network marketing basically is building a team, which is what I just talked about, and products. And when it comes to product as well, I told myself that the product is also my own business. Not that, oh, my upline did not tell me how to sell the business, how to sell the product or whatever it is. No, it's also my own business. So the first mindset is to know that it's your business. And I just give you a very typical example of that right now. That it's your business. It's not your upline business. It's your own personal business. And the next thing you need to think about is commitment. Commitment. And this commitment has to do with skills. You got to grow our skills. You need to develop your skills. And when you talk about these skills, it depends on the angle that you want to build your business. If either you want to build your business offline or you want to build your business online. For a lot of you that have been on this channel before, you know that I do my business strictly online. And that doesn't just come. It takes a lot of uh, commitment, skills, testing and error before you get to some certain level. Uh, I've been able, and do one thing with that mindset. Over the period of time, I've been able to build customer base to some extent that even if I don't do things that I used to do when I get started, I'm still going to make money. And that leads me to the mindset of saying you don't have to be, in the case of New Life right now, you don't have to be manager, you don't have to be senior manager, you don't have to be executive manager, you don't have to be director, you don't have to be Ruby, you don't have to be president team basically before you can make big money in this business. Yes, I've proved it. I just decided I'm not going to do a year recap this year. Last year, personally, not as a team, personally, I did over 10 million naira sales alone. Over 10 million naira sales alone. And I said I'm going to double it. And I did more than double it this year with the same strategies. And things are changing. So three things: mindset, skills, and strategies. But I'm going to be using my own story, like I said, because I can see I don't like things that I read about something or I listen about something. I like using it with my own way of things, so that as I'm talking to you right now, you'll be able to relate with it. So when it comes to the mindset and skills and also the strategy, basic three things: mindset, skills, and strategy. I'm going to give you a very short story. I will try as much as possible to make it short. I'm going to give you a short story that will be able to cover, that you'll be able to pick out those three things from it. It's 2000, so I 2001, yes, I decided that, just like a lot of you, maybe this story is going to be very important. I've said it several platforms. Yes, maybe you are listening to it for the first time. For example, if you are a manager, you are a senior manager, this is going to be for people that have been struggling. Maybe you have been a manager for, yes, I've seen it, people have been manager for years. I've seen people that have been manager for 2 years. I've been people that have been senior manager for the past 3 years, even 5 years. They are just on that spot, and all they are thinking is, hey, until I become a director, until I become a director. And I laughed. You know why I laughed? Because I've been able to pass that part. I've been able to pass that route. I can tell you what happened, and I can tell you how to overcome some certain things, right? There's some things, if you can make some certain thing happen for yourself, when you are a distributor, when you are a manager, or when you are a senior manager, when you get to the director level, it's going to make you stand very strong. But if you cannot make some certain thing happen for yourself when you are from distributor, manager, senior manager, executive manager, sustaining your director level will be tough. And it will shock you, because I've seen people that, in fact, as a senior manager, I've seen so many scenarios that as a senior manager, I was receiving and I'm making more money than people that are director, even some rubies. You might be wondering why. The system is built in such a way that it's not monkey they walk, baboon they chop. For some of you that are not that doing ear pigeon, it's not a kind of system. The system is not built in such a way that only people at the bottom will be working and people at the top will be earning. I suppose what people make believe, yes, because I just look at that is make believe. Yes, if you are number one, like 5 diamond, and you're on top and you didn't do anything, you will not earn anything. That's it. That's just the best way that I can explain that to you. So if you are a manager, senior manager, executive manager, or even if you are a director that you are aiming at taking steps and you have not done, and your way through that level, it has been the way of somebody help me. When I say somebody help me, okay, you have a group of team that, there's some teams that they just recruit people on that table. Do you understand? You don't even know how those people get there. Yeah, you have not started network marketing if that is what is happening to you. Like, you just wake up and see that, oh, you have 5 people, you have 5 people now. You are not in network marketing. Yes, until you are able to do that yourself, right? That is when you start. So and you might need to sacrifice some certain things. Talk about time, resources, and finance. A lot of people are unable to move out of the current level they are because one of the three things I mentioned is missing: time, resources, or finance. Some people have finance, but they don't have the time and resources. And once anything is missing, just like the same way I said, the story I'm going to tell you is going to cut across the mindset I spoke about, the skills I'll talk about, because it's the story of mindset, skills, and strategy. Back to my story. In 2021, I've been a senior manager for a very long time, just in case you don't know. And that might be a story of any one of you. And when I say a very long time, not 1 year, not 2 years, not I think like 3 years. Like I'm just on that spot. So that a lot of you will know I'm just on that spot. Like imagine being a senior manager for 3 years. Yes. Yes. You might say, okay, what am I doing that I'm on that spot for very long like that? I'm in a business and I'm not in a business. What do I mean by that? So what I do is I got tired at a point, right? I got fed up at a point. I love the business. I know there's a way out. But I have nobody to tell me. Everything they are telling me, they are the things that we have tried. If you have tried it's the same thing for so many times, for so many years, and you are getting the same result, it simply means the system is not good. Yes, it simply means there's something that you need to do. So we have been trying the same thing. I've tried the same thing. So because I love the business, for 3 years, what did I do? Once my ID is expired, I believe in the business, and I have the reason why I joined the business. Once my ID expire, I only go to warehouse, right? I go to warehouse. I I go to renew my ID, right? And I go back to my shelf. What am I doing in that process? I was thinking, how do I do it better? I don't want to do it again. Just imagine I've been on the sales spot for like 3 years. So why do no? There must be a way out. So I went online and I was seeing, I was checking people from US, from Canada. I got across some sites, see the way they do their stuff online. I was like, wow, I can do this here now. You see where the resources come in now. I can do this here. Okay, so how am I going to do it? Yes, I started my career as a web designer. So developing the website, I might not get it exactly the way they get it, but I will still be able to get what I want. Yes, so that's the first point. So I have the skill as at that time, but guess what? I don't have the finance. I have the skills, I have the time, but I don't have the finance. And I don't want to wait. So with my skills and my time, I started building the website, my first e-commerce website. That's dietandhealth.com.ng, dietandhealthproducts.com.ng. You see there, it's stopping the Google. It's stopping the Google big time. Those are my cash cow. If I'm ever going to sell that kind of things, I cannot sell that kind of website for nothing less than 20 million naira. Yes, and I can still repeat the same thing because it gives worth much more than that. That's what I can tell you. All right. So I started building. Remember what I said? 3 things: time, resource, finance. But as at that time, I only have the time, I have the resource, but I don't have the finance. I will tell you where the finance is. So I finished building the website. I'm deploying my skills, SEO and all those things. It takes time to come up. The websites get to the Google first page in 8 months because I have time and I have resources, but there's no finance. Get the meeting link. If I have finance, I will have done SEM too, search engine marketing, Google ads, to help my business too. But there's no finance. Immediately after the 8 months, people started calling online. But guess what? 1 sales, 2 sales. That's not what you need. But the fact that you are saying something different, the fact that, oh, I used to look for people. It used to be very hard to get customers to buy the product. But now, people are now looking for me. That's a joy on its own. And okay, is this a continue like 1 year like this, it will get better? Yes, it has gotten better. Seriously better. Right? I don't know if you can still hear me. I would like to know if you can hear me. I'm feeling like maybe my streaming is slow or something. Is there anything slow? Please let me know. Can you see hear me clearly? Let me know if you can hear me clearly. If my transmission is not getting slow, I'm feeling like it's slow here. I'd like to know if you can hear me. Just type I can hear you on the chat box if you can. Yes, this is like 20 minutes of this live right now. I want to know if you can hear me clearly, and if the quality of this transmission, because I'm just trying to see as if my links, like the way I'm talking is a little bit slow, I guess. If it is slow from what you are receiving from your end, I would like to know. Okay, if that is okay, let me continue. Right? So, like I said, I hope you guys can still hear me. I'm trying to see what is going on with my network. I have to find a solution because once a particular link is missing, there's a big problem. And I've been able to identify that finance is the link. So it's not like, okay, what people want to buy product of 500,000? What people want to, so now it's not just about how will I sell. It's not just about how will I recruit people. It's about, even if I recruit people and we have people that want to buy products as I'm duplicating the system, how will they get it? Where are we going to find the money? That's it in. So and that means I have to do some certain things. I have to test to be able to let anybody that's coming in, because at this time people literally just send me WhatsApp message, oh, I just watched your video, I would like to start, like, and I was registering people. Like, you are registering people, signing up people without looking for them. And it's weird in this part of this world where a lot of people have heard so many things about network marketing. Then on your own case, people that are literally coming to you and say, I want to sign up. It's still happening up to now. Yes, I've signed up people from UK this month, this same month of December. I've made sales from UK this same month of December, I mean. So remember I said I have resources, I have the skills, but the finance is missing. My place where I live in Lagos to warehouse, uh, it's like it's like 1 hour if there's no traffic. If there's traffic, it can take you 2 to 3 hours. And as a digital entrepreneur that have been in business, I know that speed is part of the business. Speed. Yes, speed. So what do I mean by that? So when a customer, and in this part of the world where people do payment on delivery, when a customer need a particular product, they want it and they want it to be delivered before they pay, because in the e-commerce space there is still trust issue. So how do I go about it? Remember I told you that I've been on sales spots like, yeah. So what do? I raise fund. Yes, I raise fund. I raise fund with my skills. Remember I told you that I have the skills and I have the time. So I raise fund. What's my skills? Digital marketing. What's my skill? Web development. What's my skill? Training, accounting application. So I started raising funds, and I guess what? I raised the funds in USD. Yes, in USD. So as at that time, it looked very foolish. It's going to be like very foolish to someone that doesn't know or does not only have a kind of goal that you want to achieve with network marketing business. Just imagine you pull out dollar, you convert it to naira, and use it to buy a network marketing product. You can't even tell your friend in this part of this world, like, are you okay? A lot of people will question you that, are you going to say that? So I raise money, right? I raise money, I raise funds with my skills. That's why I'm always advocating for skills. I remember in the month of October, if you check this YouTube channel, in the month of October, all through October, we didn't even talk about anything in your life. We're just training. And I still have some of those videos on this YouTube, just training people on how to different digital skills that they can use. Yes, different digital skills that they can use to make some money that will help their business, because I don't want them to be on the same spots. Yes. Okay, thank you, Yolua. Thank you. I think it should be better now. Yes, I was saying that it was slow from my end that time, but I think it should be better now. Okay, so a lot of these people, there's no way people will understand that you pull out some fund in USD and convert to naira, and you just say you want to do business, and the next business you think of is network marketing business. Come on now. In Lagos, Nigeria, that people have had different kind of name that they give to network marketing. It doesn't sound like, it sounds like they are not serious. It sounds like, but because I have my why when I joined the new life business. One of my why is what I'm currently doing now. Like I told you earlier, I started my career as a web developer, and my question is, as at that time, my question was, um, do I want to be writing code at 50, at 45? And my answer to that was no. So if I don't want to be writing code at 50, then I have to start doing something about it now. For some of you that have been listening to me for a very long time, I used to say, you don't prepare for the world when the world already started. You prepare before the world starts. So I have to work towards that time. Else, that thing that I said I would not want to do, I'll still fall back on it. Yes. So in that process, I pull out about, I think, 1,500. Yes, in US they'll call it 1,500. That's $1,500. And as of that time, I converted the money to almost like 2 million naira. Yes, basically 2 million naira. So yes, I've started having some traction of sales, but not to the level that I want. But I want to commit myself in a certain way that I'll be able to achieve what I want to. So one of my aim is, I want to be making like 500,000 naira every month in this business. Yes. Guess what? I'm not a director. So when I said, as at that time, yes, I'm not a director. So when I said you don't have to be a director, it has to do with mindset. It's mindset that is working at this time. Mindset, skills, then finance have come in. So I look at it. As at that time, you can become a director with, I think, around 1 million naira. Yes, trainer. If you are doing trainer, you can become a director. 4,000 points. As at that time, that's not possible again anymore. You see, that's how you can also take advantage of time and chance. Yes, I bet you there's still going to be product increase maybe before July. Yes, because things are not stable, right? So if you have, I'm saying this so that if you have an opportunity to take some crucial decision, you can take it now. So remember 2001, 2, 3. That's like, let's just say 3 years ago now. 3 years ago decision, and it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. Yeah. So the aim is not that, hey, I want to become Ruby as at that time. The aim is not that, oh, I want to become a president team. The aim is, I want to become a better version of myself. I want to see that this business work the way that I want it to be. I want to be seeing the business as if it's a supermarket that people enter every day. A supermarket makes sales every day, no matter how small it is. That's the way I see it. So I created a Excel sheet on Google. I ordered the products. So because I've been on a senior manager for a long time, so, and qualification is to become a director is that you become a senior manager. From a senior manager you can become a director, right? But if you have been a long time senior manager, that's like saying 10,000 PV. So I think the first month I did 4,000, and the second month I did 10,000. Yay! Yes. So I didn't do 10,000 PV the second month. I did 6,000. So because there's accumulation, there's 6 month window accumulation. So I didn't wait for 6 months. Like, I'm just fully ready. Do you understand? I'm ready. So it's not that I'm waiting for any 6 months. So the first month I did 4,000. So, but with that 4,000, I cannot become a director because I've already passed the window, right? So that 4,000 is like a 4,000 window, open another one for me, right? And some month before that time, maybe 500 and the rest, right? So the next month, the following month, I knew that the best thing I can do for myself is to make sure that I hit the 6,000, because the gap that left to become 10,000 is about that 6,000. And I did it. And I received a check, and I'm happy. And I check my Excel sheets. Guess what? I have product of about 3 million naira plus, like in SRP, by the time you add SRP to these things. So as a business person, I'm looking at it like, okay, this is a store of value. Yes. That even if this money is in the bank, the value that I've come of top of it, there's no bank that can give me that kind of interest rate. So that's where I'm looking at it. But the question is, how fast can you sell this to get your return on investment back? Okay, I think it's getting dark. The question is, how far can you do this to, okay, let me quickly round up, to get a return of investment back? But I don't know how. So I decided not to put, I have a small office. I decided not to put the product in my office. No, I put it in my bedroom so that anytime I wake up, I know that these cartons have to go. So that brings me to strategies. So you don't have, just imagine you're a distributor. You don't have just one product at home. You cannot get serious, forget it. Because there's nothing that is pursuing you. There's nothing that is after you. So I'm seeing my money lying down. Just imagine, like, saying I have 3 million naira that should convert to the money that I can be replicating to be a consistency, but I don't know how to. Yes, I'm making some sales, but it's not as I want. That is when I started thinking of strategy, and that's how Facebook comes in. And I remember one night I just woke up and I set up 33 Facebook ads the same day. 33. So I just pack all the products. I didn't put it together. I did one ad set for one product, one ad set, and I did 33 products that day. And I left it there. And people are coming to my WhatsApp. I'm responding. Before you know it, that's why I begin to have sales 100, 200, 300. Started making 700 a month sales, 800 a month sales, 1 million naira a month sales. I started targeting. I want to do 1.5. I did 1.5. I do 2 million. I will stop there. Guess what? As at that time, I've just became a director. Yes, the director. I maintain it. I become an honorary director. Like, I was doing 4,000 back to back consecutively for 4 months. Let me tell you what happened within that 4 months. And I've started doing my video on YouTube, even as a senior manager. Yes, as a senior manager, I've had this channel. Yes, I've been doing my video, but there's not much proof. So that gave back to a whole lot of proof. I was showing back in, and people literally just coming, hey, how do you do it? How do you do that? I want to register. I want to register. Did you see that? People are waiting for your results. You cannot tell people that you make money, but you can't show them money. I could say maybe I'm the first set of the people that started showing New Life back office, like saying this is how the bonus look like. This is bonus. I was showing people 300,000, 200,000 bonus apart from profits. In order for people to know that there's even much money in the profit on its own, I started in my Excel sheet. I started displaying my Excel sheet on this same YouTube channel. For some of you that have watched my old video, some of those videos I've seen on this channel, I've hide some video for some certain reason. Right now, they're still on this channel. But look at that journey of mind shift, journey of mindset, application of skills, application of finance to that. So if you want to become a successful network marketer, especially in New Life in 2024, probably you already have the skills, probably you have the time, and you'll be afraid of finance missing. Probably you don't even know how to sell the product that you have. I just tell you my whole story. I think it's very easy for people to learn from other people's stories. Yes, it's very easy to learn from other people's stories. I hope we'll be able to get some on this in a couple of days. Now I will start doing some videos about if a distributor, how to become a manager, if a distributor, how to become a senior manager, how to become, not just how to, but strategies on what to do, so that when you know what to do, you will know what is left, you know what you are lagging, you know what you need to add to your own strategy. Because like I mentioned 3 things. I said skills, resource, and finance. your own case might be, oh, is the finance that is missing. Your own case might be, is the skills that is missing. Your own case might be, is the time resource that is missing. So you need to find that particular missing link and how you want to close that gap. If you're unable to close that gap, you will still be on the same spot. One of the things that I want to do, a lot of things have changed, like in the last 6 months in this business. And one of the things that I want to be able to do, I don't know if this is going to make noise. Anyway, I want to actually start the car. One of the things that I want to be able to do this year, 2024, come on, I'm already there. 2024 is, I want to put together, I want to start as if I've never started one, then put together some serious-minded, definitely people like Yolua, I've already is going to be there. Some serious-minded people that are ready to commit themselves. You don't necessarily need to be my team, basically. Yes, it's just like an accountability team. So, like, say, if you say, oh, you want to become a director this month, yes, the first thing that I will tell you, I will just give you in this thing here, get to know what your missing link is. Get your missing link fixed, and whatever that it takes, we're going to help you out. Yes, so you have to decide. I cannot decide for you, right? But no matter how motivational books, any books that you read, any books at all, and these missing links that I've talked about, these three, like you are not ready to, maybe you have some money somewhere and you are afraid. Afraid cannot do it. You will do it afraid. I did it afraid, and I didn't regret it. One of another thing that I'm going to tell you as I'm rounding up right now. Yeah, I'm still going to come on often. Yes, for this YouTube live. Yes, I'm going to show up often. As I'm rounding up, let me just start this so that I can wind up. It's getting dark. Yes, good. It's getting dark. Let me turn on the AC. So I'm going to round up by giving you, I hope you can hear. I don't want the AC noise to be on the videos. Yes. Yeah, I think it's better like this. Coming. Sorry, I'm just trying to correct. I don't want the too much of AC noise. It's better for you to hear me clearly than the AC. So one thing I'm going to tell you is, remember that I put some money, I said USD, right? Yes, USD, about 1,500. Then at the time again I had another 500. So by my own calculation, it simply means I've invested $2,000 in New Life. So sometime this year, around October, yes, I was like, and guess what? This I'll be able to sustain my family. Yes, I'm a family of 5 right now. I'm married. I have 3 kids. Yes, and there's not other thing that I do than this GSM business. I'm not a ruby. Yes, just to make it clear, I'm not a ruby. I'm not even a sapphire. Yes, but I've made so much more in this business. I'm saying this so that you get to know that not until you become a ruby or become a sapphire because you can enjoy yourself from the bottom to the top. Yes, but that enjoyment will not come if you don't put in the work. You need to put in the work. So like I said, it's more or less that I've invested like $2,000 in the business. So at the time this year, I will just try to calculate that, okay, the money that I put in this business, am I able to get it back? So I'm going to give you an answer. So I just want to say this for some of you. Maybe you have 3 million naira somewhere. Maybe your own is 1 million naira. Maybe your own is 2 million naira. But whatever you want to do, make sure that whatever you have is something that can help you to do, like, let's say 4,000. Like, move you out from any level you are. People are waiting for your results that can move you out from any level that you are. And you apply some certain things that I've talked about. Yes. And there's going to be a training starting 8. Yes, it's going to be 5 days boot camp starting of 8 of this January next year to 12 Yes, there's really going to be more announcement on that as time goes on. I'm just trying to eat it up there so that some of you that are afraid of, hey, I have this money, how do I manage it, how do I do it, that's why I just chip that in. So I said $2,000, right? And sometimes around October this year I was thinking, okay, is this a good investment? And yes, it's a good investment. 2001, I don't have car. Yes. May last year I bought this car, 3 million. Guess what? From the investment of the same $2,000, right? So I just want to let you know, right? Does it worth it? The $2,000. So because if I don't make that commitment, that seed of $2,000, yes, every other thing that I'm talking about. In fact, I might not be able to come out and tell you all this that I'm telling you now. I'm just going. These are not the kind of lecture or training that you get anywhere. I can tell you that, guarantee. People don't talk about, but in fact, some of your leaders are using some certain part of their portion of the money to do some certain thing, but they might not tell you. So the $2,000, yes, it's worth much more as at that time, because $2,000 as at that time, it's 2 million plus. It's actually because the product is cheaper then. Yes, I was just able to do like 4,000 times, so I used that to become a director basically. So what I'm saying is that $2,000, is it a good investment? And I'm telling you yes. Why? How do I got to know? Because it's the same money that I've been recycling into the business, in out since that 2001. Maybe if I've been able to detect that finance is one of my major problems, then it should have been more better. That's what I said. You need to find the missing link. Mindset, skills, strategy, finance, resources, and time. Most important, you need to know where you are missing it. Last year, May, I got this car. Yes. 3 million naira. Full payment. Where did money come from? From the product money. When I saw this car, the passenger car, I want to sell this car. Okay, I said, okay. I said, I want to buy it, but I don't have the money now. She said, yes, it's she. She said, how much do you have? She just bought it. Yes, she just bought it like Tokumbo. You know that kind of thing. She just bought it. But because of the road to her office, she's a lady. She said, she needs to sell it, that the road is not good, that she wanted to buy RAV4. I said, oh, I have my plan to buy a car that last year, but not that particular May. As a fact that I don't even have the money. Like, I was just focused on how to grow the business, grow the money with the business. So she said, what do you have? I said, okay, I want the car, but I don't have money. She said, how much do you have? I said, I can give you 500,000 now for you to know that I'm serious. And maximum in 2 weeks, I'm going to pay you the remaining. Guess what? This can only happen to somebody that remember I told you that at a point I have like 3 million plus products. Yes, this can only happen to, and I've been as I'm making money, I'm removing my profits. Remember, I'm removing my profits. I'm still buying products back so that to maintain consistency. Do you understand? Like, I'm not afraid. As at that time, if I have problem of product of 20 million, even now, I'm not afraid. Like this now, my product is low now, and I'm going to tell you why it's low, because I want to make sure that some certain thing that I've tested. So when I'm even telling you, I can show you the evidence of everything. So I gave the person 500,000. He said, come and carry the car. I said, I will not carry it too until I paid you finish. So I got home that night, and like I look at my stock. I think I have about 3.7 million naira products. I said, all these products have to go. I'll pay. In 2 weeks, I just pick, I think 200 or 300,000 naira thereabouts. I put it on Facebook. I run 33 assets. I was making, like, on a daily basis, I would just have an average of 200,000 sales and more. There's joy in sales, especially if it's your money. And because I have the product already on ground, so I don't need to be running to warehouse up and down. So I've cut the cost. I don't need to be running up and down. So I only advertise the product I have at hand, right? I don't need to be running to the warehouse. So I'll just go, oh, send me your account. Pum, I'll send money. I paid this thing. It also look like, is this guy serious? I know I need it. I have a family now. You cannot be opening Uber, Taxify every time, right? I'm telling you that I moved that money out of the product. So at the time that I bought the car, I look at my products. The start of my product is hovering around 850k. So I'm seeing hovering around 850k, but I'm saying that I've hit so deep into this product. So as at that time, my pulse, I said, what I'm going to be selling for the next how many weeks, I'm not going to buy the product back. So I was selling, I didn't buy the product back. So I was putting the product back into the advertising. The money, back into the advertising. That is how I was able to grow the money back again. Sometime this year, July to be precise, July was when the company increased the product price. This year, 2023, July to be precise, I built the products back from that 850. So I started building it from that time, but I'm only telling you when I check my sheets. Like January 1st now, I'm going to count the stock again. When I check my sheets, so I check my spreadsheets, and I found that I've built the product back in 2 weeks. In that July, I checked after that, after the increment, some product I bought and everything, the product I moved up to the 4 million naira again. Remember the seed of 2,000 USD. Yes, establishing a business. That's it. Then again, November, I started thinking, I said, November, just last month, that we are changing the system. We are going to build on an existing system that we have in 2024. I want to have some finance somewhere. And with the way the Nigerian economic is, somebody has to be very careful, especially when it comes to cash flow. So what did I have to myself? Yes, I have a drum account. I told myself, I look at the stock and all that. I think I have about 2 million plus at that time. I told myself, I said, henceforth from now, that was the time Naira was dying big time and dollar was crazy. I told myself that henceforth, every product I'm selling right now, since I still have some product on ground, except the emergency of the one that I don't have, as I'm selling the product, I'll be converting my money to the USD. And the target of minimum before December, minimum is at least, I've been able to convert product money at least $1,000. As at this time, I've been able to convert Naira to $1,000 from product money. Why did I do that? Because I want to safeguard the investment too. 2024 is not going to be a play. It's going to be another different level. I have the different objective. I have the different goal that I want to do. There's so many things that are already going on the background, and I want to be able to push out the fund. So, and the only way I can safeguard the fund from inflation, yes, just in case you don't know, that's some things, good thing about school. School is not a scam. Inflation is so, like, I remember I bought dollar at a time 1,000. As at last week, you see this, as at last week, you see by dollar 1,300 or 1,235. So this is always varies. So I just know that I have a target that December, before January, I want to have, like, apart from Naira, I have like 1,000 USD specifically for products. I've been able to do that for now. Look at all these things from the investment of $2,000. What's the summary of all this story? Anyone that has small mind, anyone that is afraid, you cannot do network marketing business. Not only network marketing business, you cannot do a business. Business is risk. Business requires people that have big business owner mindset. If you don't get out of that mindset, so in fact, maybe some of you that watch this later, or you are still on, this is like 50 minutes, 6 seconds that I've been talking now. Maybe some of you that watch this later, maybe you have missed some opportunity where you have so much money, 2 million, 500,000 that can use to start to elevate your business at a time, but you didn't do it, you are still going to come across as another opportunity to take a giant leap, to take a giant step that will help your business. Do it. Yes, I said you should do it. It's going to help you, your personal life. This business is sweet. And like I said, you don't have to become a director. You don't have to be anything before you started making it big in this business. As a bloody director, I've made 700 in a month in this business. Hey, my kids are here. So guys, as you open the door, hey. So guys, that is it for today. I'm still going to try as much as possible to reach out to you guys. We're going to do more of this. So I'm building some group, yes, intimate groups where people that are ready, there's criteria. So if you are not meeting up with criteria, you won't be in that group, because I don't want any dull moment group. Yes, Messi, say hi. You say hi.
Hi.
Baby girl, say
Hi. Good evening.
You see, I told you guys are married. Yes, so you see it now. So guys, I'll see you later. Bye bye for now. I hope you have learned from this. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye bye.